Hi, everybody. I am here and I am ready to go. Assuming I have all my settings set up, it looks like everything's set. Man, the air has been kind of chunky around here lately. So I don't know how my voice sounds right now. I'm feeling a little hoarse. Hopefully I don't go into a coughing fit. But it's just the air quality is bad enough to be a little uncomfortable. And I was thinking, usually I change the filters on my my furnace AC unit. I change the filters twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall. I don't remember if I remembered to do it in the spring, but I think when I last changed the filter, I put the date on it. So I'd be able to look at it and go, yeah, okay, that's when I changed it last. I'll have to check on that maybe tomorrow. But right now, I'm going to be working on making a mob switch. Oh, I should show off. I've done some stuff since last time. I kept saying I wanted to build a library to put the librarians in, and I have done that. I got all my librarians sitting here. This building is unfinished. I want to make it at least as tall as that building. Maybe even taller than that building. But at this point, I've put librarians in here on the ground floor and like kind of a little library here. And over here, yeah, I don't even have the roof completed here because I ran out of basalt. I have a bunch of masons whom I can buy quartz from because I need a lot of quartz for that. I have some shepherds here because I want to get woolen banners from these guys, and a few clerics and cartographers for when I get around to doing exploring, and so I can have somebody to sell rotten flesh to. And I'm intending to expand this further, add more floors. Put some farms in here. I think I might have put a bee farm in here. And maybe a cactus farm. I have to think about what are the farms to add. I might want to build actually a mud factory here too. It'd be nice to have some mud. Just gotta confirm. Yes, I'm wearing wings. Okay. Before I jump off, make sure I'm wearing wings. But my goal today is a mob switch. I have 20 villagers here to start things off. And you can probably hear there's a lot more villagers under here. In fact, that reminds me. I need to turn off the villager breeder. Because I'm afraid it's just going out of control and it's going to start lagging things out. I think I have enough villagers for now. Hey, cat, welcome in. I didn't really make a door on this thing. But I will pick up these beds to turn that off. Stories away. I need a bed to take with me. How's it going? Well, it's going good, other than I was complaining just as I started out the stream that the air is kind of chunky around here. There. Now they won't make more babies. But yeah, I'm going to turn all of these villagers into zombie villagers to use for the mob farm. And I did a little. I was thinking last night this was going to be pretty simple because all I would do is um, this area where I had the librarians, this warehouse building. I would in the basement put the zombie villagers because up here I have this stasis generator. It's not active right now, but I have a stasis generator here, which would keep the chunks loaded. But I realize now in hindsight that's, you know, after I did a little research this morning, probably not the best place to put the mob switch. Because if I have 70 zombie villagers right in the loaded chunk that's always loaded, it might create kind of a lag machine. As it is, all the villagers that I have over here are probably generating a bit of lag that's unnecessary. So I'm going to put them someplace else. Gotta check my list of stuff I need to take with me. I don't think I have spare ender chests right now. So I need to get an ender chest. I got all these shears. Oh, that's another reason I could use these for the bee farm, but I got all those shears because I was leveling up the shepherds. Alright, so I'm going to need an extra ender chest. And then I'll collect the materials that I need to make this mob switch. Like a couple ender chests. I don't need a lot of materials, but I do need a few. Need a few things. Nice ender. Ender chests. Always like to carry around some of those. Do I have mask or anything? I probably could dig up some mass if I felt really uncomfortable, because you know, I still have quite a stock left over from COVID times. All right, so I got name tags in there. I want some glass. I don't need a tremendous amount, but that should do. I need some barrels. Which I should have some spares of those. What else do I need? Emeralds. I need to trade with these villagers. So that I lock in their professions. Oh, shoot. I also could probably use flint and steel and obsidian for making a portal. I seem to be pretty low on obsidian at this point. Alright. So I want to find this place that's preferably accessible by water so I can get there quickly and get the villagers and boats there. And it's got to be at least 200 blocks from here. So I'm at about minus 600. So if I get to minus 400, that'd be a good spot for it. Do I have a boat? No. A spot in here might be good. Is this far enough? This is far enough. Okay. It's not tremendously far, but if I'm on sim distance 12, at least 200 blocks away should be far enough that it's not going to be loaded in when I'm there at my base, unless I have a chunk loader. Dig out a chunk area. I want to put the villagers in a pit that's all within a single chunk. That's a big tree, isn't it? Alright, I'll deal with that in a minute. I'm thinking maybe instead of using the shulker box, I'll just make a couple of chests, or 3. I didn't really get out any building blocks. Maybe I should do that. Oh, actually, so the chunk's there. All right, let me tear down this tree. And I'll build a portal. The way this works in Java Edition is there's a limit on how many mobs can be loaded in at any time. And that limit is 70 for hostile mobs. So I need to have mobs that are persistent, so they won't despawn when I get away from them, but that also count against the mob cap. If I put name tags on a mob, in Java Edition, it no longer counts against the mob cap. If I put them in a boat, they'd be persistent, but they wouldn't count against the mob cap. If they pick up items, they'd be persistent, but they wouldn't count against the mob cap. But there are certain mobs that are persistent all the time, and zombie villagers are probably the easiest for me to get and deal with. How's it not nighttime yet? I'm thinking that if I'm gonna make a chunk loader that's kind of like what I had over there. If I put a timer on it so that it only lasts a certain amount of time and have it teleport me here to the areas where I'm loading chunks, it'd be nice to have this portal that I could use to get back to my base really quickly. Get me out, get me out, get me out. I clearly did the math wrong. I was sure that this portal would lead me back to home base. It didn't. All right, well, I'll just leave that there for now, but that's not actually serving the point that I wanted it to. I thought I was being clever with linking portals and such. Grab myself some building blocks. What do I want to use? Well, I got lots of stone, and maybe I'll use that. You know what? Threw ended up in a cave, man. I was doing the math and I figured that it would be close enough that it wasn't going to be an issue, but all right, let's see. I need to get the villagers to drop into a pit here. Whoops. It's 3 blocks deep, that should be fine. brought a couple of ladders with me. I can use scaffolding for now. Stuff away. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to get them onto a... I'm going to drag them here in a boat and get them into this area, which will be walled off. Oh, now that I think about it, I have to have a roof on this place. Because I don't want the zombie villagers to burn up when the sun comes out. Unless I flood the whole thing. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, let's see. That's... more trapdoors than that, but... Okay. Something like that. Then a bunch of glass panes. That's probably way more than I needed. I kind of could use boat at this point. I don't know what I did with the anvil either. All right, I'm gonna go grab an anvil and a boat. Leave anything over here? Hey, Willis, nice to see you. I'm working on my mob switch. I don't know who did the anvil. I wonder if that guy would... Oh, shoot. No, I can't. I can't have you now. No. I'm not ready for you yet. Sorry. Not ready for zombies yet. I'm almost there, but not quite. Go ahead and grab boats. That's for the zombie. I need a zombie to convert all the villagers into zombie villagers, and that guy will name tag. Oops. Oh, I need more trapdoors. That's... There. So now, once I get the zombie in this hole, I'll get some villagers. I'll lock them in as, what do you call it? Fishermen. So they'd be attracted to those workstations. And then bring in the boats to here. They'll try to get to those workstations and drop into the pit. I believe at this point I am ready for a zombie. But since I slept for the night, I'll go back here and get stuff for the stasis chamber. A little bit of ice. Piece of soul sand. Elliot, welcome. Oh, just taking a break from work. Oh, it sucks to have to work these hours. Okay. So I'm gonna have a chunk loader for this. This whole thing is one chunk. I'm gonna put the chunk loader 3 chunks away from this. So if I go one chunk over. Wait, did I count that right? I'm afraid that's going to be in the middle of the water. Didn't think that through. Yeah, it's got to be in the water. It's got to be here. I might put redstone on this later, but for now I'll make it so that I just have to come in and manually turn it on and off. Oh, I get air. Assuming I put this in the right place. As long as that's suspended there, this chunk here is loaded. If I go to 3 chunks away, it's going to be what's considered lazy chunks, which means the game is going to keep track of mobs that are in this chunk, but their AI is not going to be turned on, so they won't be trying to pathfind and causing a lot of lag because I have so many mobs in there trying to maneuver. But it still counts as, you know, being loaded in, so that it counts against a mob cap. I realized that if I put a mob switch over there, they're always going to be contributing to lag around my base. Can't tell if it's dark out or not. Now I just gotta wait for a zombie. I can't tell if it's night or not. I think I have a clock in my storage somewhere. It's not sunset yet, but it's getting close. Guess I'll just chop some wood while I'm waiting. Can always use more wood. Oh, I just realized. Oh, shoot. Do I have... I'm gonna get more some blocks. Get more blocks out. I just remembered. Need to have solid blocks overhead so that none of the zombies in there are going to burn up in the sun. Hello, zombie. It's definitely dark enough for zombies now. Oh, there's a zombie. Or is that a skeleton? I can't tell. Yeah, there are zombies among them. Gentlemen, please, just one of you. Don't need you all. In fact, there we go. It's not expecting it to be so bouncy. Alright. Don't ask me why I used the name Tyler Durden. I just might have been watching the movie Fight Club recently, thinking about it. No other reason besides that. All right. Whoops. Didn't mean to put the bed down. If I put that down, are you guys gonna be close enough to try and claim it? Yeah, maybe I have to move you first. I'm not sure whether I should go about this by moving them one at a time or try to move like 20 at once. But I do need to lock in their professions. I thought if I put them close enough to the workstation, they'd claim it even if they're in the boats. If not, I'm going to have to rethink how I'm doing things. Oh, that lantern's in the way. Get these guys in here. See if I can break this without hurting them. Oh, we got back in the boat. All right, gentlemen. I left my emeralds behind, didn't I? It's fine, I have more. Okay. Let's get you back in the boats. Back in. Get in the boat. You too. Get in the boat. Don't make me hurt you. I'll do it. Get in the boat. In the boat. Get in the... Ah, got him. Okay. Okay. Oh, Spider, welcome in. You may like this, what I'm doing, because I'm going to be turning a lot of villagers into zombie villagers here. What did I do with my lead? Seem to have lost track of it. Can I just pull them out? Yeah, okay. Wait. How'd I miss that the lead is right in my inventory? Okay, where did the zombie go? Did the zombie get out? Did they climb the scaffolding? Is that what happened? I am very much confused. I can dig this out deeper. I don't know how that zombie got out. I don't understand it. Now I have to get another zombie. I don't understand how they get out. Alright, let's put away some of this stuff. Alright, what am I gonna do with you guys? Actually, now I think about it, I can totally just put you in the pit right now. I would have rather have had the zombie in there first, but whatever. Oh, I can't move that. Alright, hold on. Drag that a little further. They should just drop in. Okay. Let me get out a ladder. Wait. I already have sticks. Take a break for a minute, and then the sun is starting to set. I'll have to get another zombie. Try this again. I will be back in a second. So I get this set up here. There we go. Be right back. Who am I? Why am I here? First I was alive. Then I became a live streamer. If I do not stream, do I exist? If I exist, must I stream? If you do not click the like button, is this stream real? Do you exist? Are you real? Is it cooked beef or steak? Did I leave the oven on? Did Steve steal my beard? Alright, and I'm back. Well, I'll just check something really quick here. Okay. Okay, I think everything's set. Strange. I don't know why. Alright. It looks like maybe the zombies somehow figured out how to get out. Let's just cover that up again. Get myself another name tag. Oh, I don't have Nameville, do I? I don't know if you can tell, but I've never done one of these before. Okay. So it turned out a zombie spawned in there, so that's fine. I don't need to name tag anybody, because now there's zombie villagers in there. Dude, not in the mood. Not in the mood. Go away. That zombie was gone. I guess another one just happened to spawn in that pit. And it took care of the problem for me. Alright, I gotta leave and come back. That should be two zombie villagers. Grab two more. Yeah, see, I went in the vicinity of that barrel, and that one claimed a workstation. I don't suppose the other one might be nice enough to do that. We'll just do it this way. Ah! Crap. I did not want to do that. Okay, now you can be a fisherman. At this boat. Get you guys in the boats. I don't think I can get him to climb in the boat just by driving up to him. But if I get out of the boat... There we go. Okay. Okay, they're with me. Yeah, need to adjust something here. Turn it off. Okay. Wait, no. Okay. Oh, still wait. I don't have chat up here. Yes, I finally made a villager unaliver 3000. In the sense that this is going to be permanent. You know? Oh no. Shoot. Okay, so you see how those guys are holding items? That means they're not going to count against the mob cap. That's annoying. Shoot, I needed that floor to be clean so they wouldn't pick up anything. That kind of sucks. So those two guys don't count. If I kill them, they'll drop the items, and then something else will just pick them up, so... I'll leave them in there. That's why I couldn't just let them go in there in the boats, because then there'd be, you know, loose boats hanging around down there, and they'd, you know, pick those up and be persistent. Yeah, so the problem, Willis, is that if a mob picks an item up, it will be persistent just by that fact, but it also won't count against the mob cap. And that's kind of the whole point of this. So those zombie villagers picking up items, I actually don't want that to happen. That's a bad thing. So separating the item holding zombies from the ones without Well, yeah, but I shouldn't have to bother. It's... The point is that those 2 zombie villagers no longer count. There's nothing I can do about it. And even if I separate them out, it doesn't really make any difference. They might as well be dead. Because they are dead to me. I'll just strip that like I did that on purpose. Alright, when you guys get around to getting jobs, that'll be cool. Yes, I do need 2 boats. Okay. I don't like that. Why you gotta be so difficult? Sell me a bucket, darn it. Wow, really? Alright, fine. Be that way. Insist on doing the cold trade, so be it. The boats. Get in the boat. Right. Take a nap when I get to shore. And, well. So, it looks like I have 6 there, but it's actually 5? How is that one a cartographer? Make that make sense. Oh no, no, what? What? Why are you being a gymnast? What is going on? They were supposed to go claim those workstations. I don't know why you guys gotta be so difficult. What do I do with the other boat? Where'd he go? Where'd the other villager go? Did they go through the portal? Oh. This was not supposed to be this difficult. Don't you want to go to the workstation over there? And over there? It's right over there. Well, that's frustrating as hell. No plan survives first contact with a villager. Alright, let's see. Grab that stuff. Maybe that villager didn't, those two villagers didn't unlink from their workstations. Come on, claim these workstations. I know what they're looking at right now. There you go. Is that so hard? Okay. Get you back in the boats. Get in the boat, in the boat, in the boat. Get in. Ah. Incurable stage 11D quintillion. Well, they're pretty dumb. They are predictably unpredictable. There. That's what I wanted them to do. Okay. Oh. I should just leave that up. I gotta remember I can use a boat to get through. Let's grab these guys. Lost my lead. I don't know where the lead went. They're trying to pathfind to something else. I don't know what. There we go. That guy claimed a workstation. The other guy would be so kind. Get to work. Thank you. By the time I'm done with this, I'm going to have a lot of buckets. Okay. Another lead. Sleep through the night. There we go. Alright. I'll have this down to a science by the time I'm done. Or at least a consistent method. Buddy. Buddy. Where the heck? Wait. Did you actually walk all the way back from there? Come here. Get in the boat. Thank you. Unbelievable. we go. Oops. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean it. Go get the other guy. My aim was a little off. Oh, his prices went up substantially. He's pissed at me. Because I killed the other one. Right in front of him. Wait, did I pick up those workstations? Yes, okay. Okay. Is that permanent? Is what permanent? Murdering the villager? Murdering the villager was kind of permanent. Ah! Well, I didn't want the turtle passenger. Sorry, buddy. Oh, I'm a monster. Did I put away the bucket? Bucket. Yeah, it's crazy the price increases. You murder their friend in front of you and suddenly they want to charge you more prices for things. Crazy. I had initially 20 villagers here. But I'm not going to end up with 20 zombie villagers and counting some mob cap out of that because 2 of them pick up items. One of them was killed. One of them may have wandered off, I'm not sure, I don't remember. Alright, let's try to aim better. Oh. I close the gate so they'll think they can pathfind out there. Unfortunately, the turtle was a... what do you call it? Collateral damage. I didn't know how the heck I was going to break the boat and get them out of get the villager out without murking the turtle too. In the boat. There we go. Well, this is possible to put leads on a turtle. In which case, I truly am a monster, because that would have been a way to avoid it. If I could have put a lead on the turtle, I could have got it out of there. Without harming it. No, no, no! Shoot! That is so damn frustrating. You see what happened there? The lead dropped in there. The frickin' zombie villager picked it up. Now they don't count against the mob cap anymore. This is gonna take all night. At the rate I'm going. Damn it! Ah. That is so frustrating. Yeah, I'll go use the bed over here. I guess it's not close to night yet. Not close enough. Everything I drop in there, the villager's gonna pick up. And they're no longer gonna count. That sucked. I'll go take a nap. Yeah, the ones holding stuff don't count. The rest of them do. But unfortunately, now there's at least 3 zombie villagers down there that are holding items. Fucking pisses me off. One of them's holding rotten flesh. There's not much I could have done about that. But the one that's holding... Get a job, lazy bum. The one that's holding a block is because I didn't pick up everything last time I was down there. And the one holding a lead is because the frickin' lead... Go to work. Thank you. That boat down. I'm not sure if I could have avoided that that lead popping out like it did. I'm gonna try to get 80 zombie villagers in there, so it should be plenty. Compensate for the mistakes that we're making. I was hoping to have this set up tonight, and then I could go like and test and see if it works anywhere in the overworld, see if it works in other dimensions. But I don't think I'm going to get to that stage tonight. This is taking a lot longer than I'd hoped it would. See if I... Well, actually, you know what? Be very extra careful. Doesn't fall the wrong way. Buckets because I think I sold coal to both those guys. You think of a faster way? Let me know. I thought about using mine carts, but the way I have the villager breeder set up, I can't really pick up the villagers from mine carts. I can't pick them up in mine carts from here. I kind of have to use a boat. I also was... I guess I forgot about the part that I have to give them professions and lock them in so that they will be persistent. I don't know if the villagers converting to zombie villagers will be persistent. I'm not sure if they will. Because if I didn't have to give them professions first, it would save me a lot of time. Oh, I keep forgetting I gotta close that. So you're saying make a small room next to the pit, floor 3 blocks higher than the pit. Breed them in that room. Well, to think about that. I think that I do need to get them locked in as some profession. If I had, if I had a breeder next to where I'm setting this up, and if I was smart enough to be able to put it in such a way that I could pick them up in a minecart, that would definitely save time. But I didn't. Get in there. Get in there. I really wanted to take advantage of the fact that I had all those villagers from the breeder, which had gotten out of control, and there was too many villagers. Figure if I can move them all over here. Should get rid of a lot of lag at spawn. Alright, please don't let the boat fall in there. Alright, we're good. I know, Spider, this is sounding complicated. Tell you what, you know where the Discord is, right? If you, like, can set that up and show me a picture. Of course, by the time that would happen, I'll have this done. But if ever I try to do this again, I'd love to think of a way that's a little more efficient. Buddy. Go to work, darn it. Is he trying to get to something up here? Is there something up here? Oh, shoot, he got up there. Oh, how did you get up there? I don't think there's anything up here, though. There's a composter up here. Buddy. Buddy, why? Why? All right, I've locked you in already. All right, let's. I have to somehow get you out of here. Okay. That was impressive. That he managed to get up there. Hey, Velvet Rose. If you like my stream, remember to like. You can even subscribe. I feel like I usually have a better grasp of what I'm trying to do. No. Get out of there. Well, I do have a video coming out a week from tomorrow. Finally getting into it. Divergence. I do videos of Divergence SMP. I'm streaming my own Forever World, but I do videos for Divergence. And we are starting sort of a new season. I really don't know what our long-term plan is for it, if we're gonna keep it going for longer, because... So... The Chaos Cube drop introduced a bug to the server. There's a bug that made it impossible to connect to the server. So we kind of had to, mid-season 4, start a new world. Which kind of blows. But I have a video coming out for that a week from tomorrow. And hopefully I can get another video after that in another week. I like to try and put out one video a week, but shoot, where am I gonna put the extra chest? The extra boat. Put it over where I'm working over there. Oh, actually. Okay, so I collected, that was 20 villagers. Not that all of them count as being persistent. Trying to think if I could drag them out there. I don't think I want to do that, though. What's my favorite mob? What is my favorite mob? I don't know. I do like villagers, though. You know what? It's maybe unconventional. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. But I do love the Wandering Trader. I think it gets an unfair rap. As somebody who really enjoys Skyblock, the Wandering Trader is kind of essential for that. It's always a happy occasion to see them. Plus, they give you leads. By contrast, one of my least favorite mobs is the Trader Llama. Put this rotten flesh away somewhere. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, hold on. No, 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 no. Where are you? Oh my god! It gave me a trident! Wow! I really feel like today's my lucky day. I don't know if I have a trident. I do now, though. That is really awesome. I have to think of what to do with that. There's so many things I want to do in this forever world. So much on my to-do list. One of the things on my to-do list will be maybe to get some mob heads using a channeling trident and making what do you call it? Charge creeper. But also, I only just recently upgraded to the Chaos Cubed update. Or I like to call it the Ketchup and Mustard update. And I have yet to go looking for a Sulfur Cave. I'd like to do that. Plus, kind of want to have a beacon. So I need to get myself some Wither Skeleton skulls. You can kind of see that I'm cutting into that hill there and want to flatten that whole thing out. It'd really be nice if I could have a beacon to do that. Would you guys step away from the ladder? There we go. Nope, don't get in it. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. There we go. I am recording this stream for a VOD. It will be available on YouTube. Because, well, the stream's on YouTube. But anyway, I may have to review the footage to get an accurate count of how many freaking zombie villagers I have at this point. I think this pair will make 24, I think. Minus maybe 3 that are holding items. Oh, that's no good. Hold on. I didn't bother to light it up the bottom of that pit. I don't want to have extra mobs spawning down in there. They're a little too close to the ledge. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. I'm a little more comfortable with that. I forgot I could do that with wings. Came out. Okay. No, no, shoot. Oh. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but... There we go. That worked. Alright. Yeah, I using Elytra to glide under things. It's pretty recently that I figured out that I could do that. Oh, why did I do that? You drag you further out. Ah. You had salsa now? I'm doing a double take on that. Is that we had for dinner? Did you have salsa for dinner? It's kind of a weird dinner. I had dinner early, but now I'm getting hungry again. Okay. That's... Get in there. Get in the boat. Why you gotta be so difficult? Alright, I got him in. Oh, made a taco salad. That sounds good. Oh, you are making me hungry. But anyway, I mentioned Divergence and how I have videos for Divergence. There's one coming out a week from tomorrow. There may be some streams going on tomorrow. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to be getting together with the other Divergence tomorrow to... I don't think it spoils anything to say that we're going to take on the end. We've been in this new realm for a week, less than a week. It will have been a week by tomorrow, and we're already going out to the end. And that is a Bedrock Edition realm. I really do like both versions of Minecraft. If I don't have a chance to play both versions, I miss. If I just play one version, I miss playing the other one. Okay. Get away from there. There we go. Okay. Get in. Get in. Okay. Mm. I don't know why I took that off. I have been hacking and wheezing a lot the last couple of days. I fear the climate might have something to do with it. There's been so much smoke from the Canada forest fires drifting down to me. You made quite a lot under there. Oh, didn't that happen last year? It did. Yep. Yep. Had that problem last year, too. I don't remember that happening. I don't remember that being an annual occurrence. It's still kind of feels unusual. Oh, I didn't mention this before, but I have like backup gear now because I had my first death in this world about 400 something days in, and I decided I better get some backup gear. So I got a full set of backup stuff in case I die again or when I die again. So I'm sure it's going to happen at some point. And I also noticed that these leggings only have prop 3, which is something I probably should remedy. The trapdoor under the ladder on the floor. Oh. That's a possibility. I'm gonna make some trapdoors and see if I can do what you're talking about. Although, they're not really climbing up the ladder anyway, but... I'm not sure if they're climbing over there, because they're not supposed to climb ladders, right? You see, I don't have a ladder in the bottom block. Here. I think what you're talking about is putting... Shoot. Trapdoor there. Because then I can still climb up it. But put that down, they can't get up. String? No, 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 no. Alright, I'll settle for coal, but I need to... Still got quite a bit of coal. Get in. Get in. Trapdoor below it. I'm not sure how that would work. But do I like put a trapdoor here? Or no, that wouldn't work. Trapdoor there, you mean? Villagers don't really pay attention to trapdoors. You treat them like a solid block they can walk on. Here. Progress is being made, but I'm not even close to 70 yet. Whoops. Oh no! Oh. Damn it. Nope. I think I'm getting impatient and reckless. Just do one guy this time. Get away from there. Time to take a break and do something totally irrelevant. You're talking to me? Talking about me? I think it's getting close to time to call it a night, actually. This definitely took longer than I'd hoped. Out of my way, squid. But I have a system, and hopefully this will work. Just gonna get this guy in there, and then I'll show... I showed it earlier, but I'll show off again the timer that I have. On that stasis chamber that I built already. Oops. It's got to be at least a third of the way done, though. So what I got here is, actually I didn't actually have the thing in here, but put some items in this dropper. Have that there, and there's a daylight sensor here with clear space to sky above it. Now, the daylight sensor puts out a redstone signal that drops as it gets darker until it's full night, and it puts out a signal of 0. So that comparator drops in strength down to 0. But you see it just went out. And that's because, even though it's not fully dark yet, I assume the sun's starting to go down. Yeah. I have another comparator going into the side of it that's reading how full this composter is. Since the composter is completely full, I think it's putting out a signal strength of 9. So once the signal strength from this daylight sensor drops below that, then this output turns off. If I didn't have this part of it, then for this output to turn completely off, it'd have to be fully dark, like way past the point where you go to sleep. So that if you went to sleep as soon as you could every night, the daylight sensor would never lower the signal low enough to turn off. So by doing this, then it does turn off before it's dark enough to sleep. And then as I go to sleep, and the sun comes up, then it's not on yet, and it just turned on there, just as the sun came up far enough. And it activated the dropper once, pushed one of the kelp out of it into the chest. So I have 38 more mornings before this completely empties. Once it's completely empty, that comparator turns off, and I get teleported. So if I empty it now, the trapdoor's shut because the output of the comparator turned off, and I got teleported back here from wherever I am. I was going to use this for the the same chunk loader for the mob switch, but I realized that I really don't want the zombie villagers for my mob switch anywhere near my base. That's just give me a lag machine. As it is, all those villagers that I had from the breeder that was completely out of control, I'm sure they're generating quite a bit of lag. And I'm not sure yet if I want to put some redstone similar to that for the chunk load over there for the mob switch, so that it doesn't always stay on. It will eventually turn itself off. Or do I want to just leave it as it is and make myself manually turn it off? I'd like to have this, you know, so that I don't have mobs spawning while I'm working on building stuff. But when I'm exploring, I'm not going to want that chunk load. I don't want the mob switch on then. I'm out exploring. And I think next time, assuming I get that set up, I'd like to go looking for a sulfur cave, because I have not yet found one. And I can now start searching for it, because I've updated to that. Oh, these guys coming. Full load of pumpkins. Not quite full with melons. Lots of wheat. More beetroot than I'll ever need. Potatoes are kind of behind. I don't have a lot of carrots either. But anyway. I think I've done enough for today. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Like I say, there should be a link in the description to the Divergence website where you can find the socials and the YouTube and Twitch channels of the other people on Divergence. And probably going to be doing something tomorrow. And I will have a video for Divergence coming out a week from tomorrow. And expect to stream again next week, this time next week. So thanks, guys, for coming in. And I will see you again.